Welcome to Brown Girls Can, the podcast where black and brown brilliance meets real talk. This podcast is your safe space to be seen, heard, and of course, celebrated. I'm your host, Shateria, the founder and visionary behind the Brown Girls Can brand and movement. Every podcast episode, we're gonna laugh loud and dive deep into the stories, careers, and bold dreams of women who are redefining what's possible. Let's get into today's episode. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Brown Girls Can, the podcast. Y'all know I'm your host, Shateria, and I'm joined by somebody very fabulous, very special. She is so funny, and she don't even be trying to be. Miss Ramona McCoy.
Hello.
Miss Ramona.
Yes. Live and present and counted for.
And in color.
Yes. Thank you for having me on your show, too.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being a part of the journey. I don't know where this is leading to, but
It is amazing, for real. For real. I had a conversation about you today, but for those of you all who do not know, I am Ramona. Ramona with S2N Boutique, your personal stylist and stylish. So remember that.
so we'll get into Miss Ramona's journey a little bit later. But y'all know on this podcast, we do sip. And so Miss Ramona is a wine aficionado. She loves red wine specifically. She got a little mad because I chilled it. She said, you know, it gets you there quicker if it's room temp. I did not know that because I'm not a wine drinker. But you know what? For 2026, I said that I was only going to drink wine. I am giving up liquor.
That's the best thing. My dear friend, a close friend of mine's, he has given up alcohol and drink wine with me. And I tell you what, the next day, the aftermath from drinking wine, oh, it's amazing. You wake up, you're energetic, you're ready to go and tackle the world. It's not like you're heavy.
Yeah.
It's just perfect. It's perfect. And the reason I don't chill wine, for me, a lot of people do, but I get the all the flavors.
Yes.
Yes. And so room temperature is great, but this that you have chilled is pretty good.
Well, thank you. I'm glad. Y'all know I try to ask every guest their preference. And so I have been working with Miss Ramona, which we'll get into, hence me having on my uniform.
Yes. S2N Boutique, 1313 Dodge Avenue in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Miss Ramona going to throw in a shameless plug, baby. She is going to do that. If all else fails, she's going to promote her business, which I love. All right, so before we get into the episode, we always cheers to a great episode. So let's do it.
Absolutely.
And we cheers.
Oh, absolutely. Smell the aroma.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm already done sipped.
Let it just roll on your tongue. This is delicious. What's the brand? A Brown Girls Can. Yes. Yes. Mm.
Oh,
I don't think I want to put it down.
you don't have to. You can hold it and
Mm.
we can sip and do a little talking.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, so tell the people, how did you start? Tell them how you got into fashion.
Well, fashion has always been in my family history. According to my mother, she has 5 girls. And back then, we couldn't wear pants, so we wore dresses. And we always had stylish ribbons in our hair, the knee socks. It was just a perfect look life. At least that's what we thought. So, but fashion is it started with my mother, and as a result, it dwindled down to her daughters. Some we all have our different personality, but for me, I took on the attribute of her dressing exactly. Vita and myself dressed just like my mom.
Really?
Yes, just like her. We got to have the blazers. We got to have our collar pop. We got to have a split in the back of our jackets. It's crazy. I wear knee socks still to this day. I just like it, and I like fashion. To me, it's not only just looking good. It's fashion is about who you are,
Yeah.
who you are as an individual. So yes.
And so that translated into, how did you get into owning a boutique?
Well, so we own a daycare center, which is 1315 Dodds Avenue. Shout out to the Blooming Pot Daycare Center. Been rolling for 38 years. Praise be to God.
That is amazing.
Yes, yes. So we would have lost the easement to the back of our building. So we bought the building not knowing what we were doing. I was a young cat, about 23. And at 23, $40,000, $48,000 was a lot of money. But we purchased that building, not knowing still the gold mine that we was purchasing. So we bought that building. I started doing infants in that building. Well, I decided to move the infants into the bigger building, which we're licensed for 90 plus students. And so we moved them over there, but I still had to honor that 15-year loan. So I said, what can I do with this building? I'm trying to figure it out. I said, hey, I'll sell my own clothes out of there. My clothes that was new, and most of them was new, and then some of them was used because I only wore things once. I was this kind of girl that, okay, I did not like to be seen in the same thing more than once. But now I get it. I can fix it and change it up. But back then I didn't. So as a result, I started selling my items. It was a hobby for me at first. And then it just evolved into a business. And so that's how S2N became S2N Boutique.
And how did you come up with the name?
Oh my gosh. Thank you for asking. Shout out to Penny McCoy. Penny McCoy is my role child and my sister. She named all our business. She names all our children. She names every event that I have.
Really?
Every event, Penny names them. Every last one of them. So she is my go-to name. She says she's going to start charging me, but I doubt it. I charge her for those ticket sales, though. But no,
that's so funny.
So at first she said, Ramona, you're second to none. And then I was like, second to none? I said, oh, wow, we are. Then Devin, my friend Devin Davenport, she said, Ramona, let's shorten this. When she wrote the check, she was writing checks for her merchandise, S2N. And it just had a catchiness to it. So, yeah.
Wow. And so that's been what, 20
plus years, about 22 years now.
Wow. So what advice would you give to another brown girl out there that is thinking about going into fashion or opening a boutique? What are like some of the things that people don't know about owning a boutique that they find surprising?
Well, it's numerous of things. I would say, first of all, make sure you have a CPA. Definitely. Make sure you have a good CPA accountant. And secondly, you want to be categorized as different because you see the Amazons, you see the Tumis, I guess I'm saying it right, and the Fashion Novas, all those different brands. Well, pretty much they sell the same thing. And you don't want your items to be sold from those particular vendors. So you definitely want to search out And so I compare, if I choose something, I'm just going to give you a snippet here. If I choose something in the store, I definitely go to these other sites to make sure that my vendors are not carrying this particular items or these
Oh,
items.
okay.
So that's important. And you want to make sure that I had a wise person to say to me, what type of goals have you set? Well, at 21, back in a while back, I wasn't setting goals. I just knew I had to run a business, and I'm doing this, and I was working for myself. So
Yeah.
I didn't see the importance in it. But now, for the younger generation, it is important to set goals. It is. So I would suggest set a goal, get you a good CPA, and get you a mentor. Follow somebody like me. I don't mind sharing any information. You know, I don't care what or who. This turtleneck is kind of on my neck. But sorry, you guys. But but no, but for real, Shateria, I'm telling you, I wish somebody had told me. But that's okay. I had to live and learn. So I want to make sure the next person does
Yeah.
not make that
Same
same mistake.
mistake. So, how important is it for you to have a mentor?
Oh, it's definitely important because this is a new age. It's not like how it was when I was coming up, or you know, I'm a 69 baby. Of course, I know it does not look like it, but I am 56 years young. I'm an Aries. 322 is my birthday, so don't forget it. But it's the new age, and of course, I don't know a lot about computerized and doing all these things. So it's very important that you get with somebody that can help you down that path,
Yeah.
because that road is walking that road alone. It is a tough one, but you will survive. But it'll take you a lot longer to get there. But you don't want to take so much time
Yeah.
when you can be putting into your business and doing the things that you been taught along the way.
Yeah. What has been one of the things that has surprised you most since starting the boutique? Like learning.
Well, let's see here. One of the things that has surprised me the most, I'm shocked at how I'm not saying everybody, but it's a few things. But this is one of those things that really touch home to me. Um, we go and spend our money any kind of way we want to because that's your preference.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to coming into our establishment, um, brown, black, whatever race, um, I feel like we should treat it as if we was treating a department store, like your Dillard's or your Belts. Don't
Absolutely.
ask for discounts and expect something different. So that's one of those things that has really been those things that stand out for me, that has shocked me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, we really do this BS, but we really do.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to be mindful of that. And then another thing is how my clients, I get a joy out of how so many people love the fact that you dress them, you can put them there. I want you to dress me. I need you to put me together.
Oh,
So
that's good.
and that is so touching and important to me, because I'm thinking, oh wow, they trust me enough. So I gotta do my very best.
Yes.
So yeah.
That's good. That's how I feel about social media. People trust me enough to.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, let me tell you about her. She's gonna be on you, but I appreciate every bit of it. I'm telling you, since you came on the team over the last few months, my profit margin was here. Well, it's here.
Good.
And so you have really made a difference.
I am glad to
A
hear that.
huge difference. So if you ain't got a Shateria on your team, you better get one. Here's to her.
Well, thank you. So going back to fashion, what is now your motto is?
Remember, forget the rules. If you like it, wear it.
So where did that come from?
Well, that came from I saw a pitch one time. They did not complete the statement as remember, forget the rules. They just go deep into it and say, forget the rules. If you like it, put it on. No, we're not just putting it on. We're gonna wear it. Wearing it, putting it on is different from wearing it. When you wear something, you wear it, with confidence.
Yes.
When you put it on, you just putting it on like, okay, you got to be able to distinguish the two. It sounds a lot alike, but it's really not in my vocabulary.
And so where has your furthest customer come from for S2N?
Today, Cincinnati.
I heard it when you went live.
Yes. Shout out to Lisa Lewis. I mean, she has been faithful.
Did you record?
Yes, I did.
You did? Good.
I did not record.
You ain't
Lisa.
get no picture?
No, Lisa. I'm so
my
sorry.
gosh.
I hadn't set up everything yet, and they came before I opened the doors. But I was so glad to see her. She told me she was coming this year around this time. She comes to all my fashion shows.
Oh.
So she is our number one. And I'm definitely going to get a picture with her because I want the world to see my Lisa. She's amazing.
I thought she would have got some content.
I mean, if you had been there, it would have been God. I started setting up after the fact because I said, I'm hearing Shateria in my head like, I know you got that tripod set up. I know you.
Did you get a tripod?
I did.
What?
I did.
Is it the one that got the ring light on it or you bought another one?
No. I got the one with the ring light. But, I set it up. I thought about you recording myself moving around. So, yes.
Good.
Yes, so she came from Cincinnati. Now, my customers, I had an order that went to, was that Maryland? Yeah. Yeah, Maryland. I had orders that's, I mean, I'm telling you guys, hey, you've been on it, and I've been doing my job.
She has. And it's so funny because the thing that she always says now is, she's here, I really have to work now. And to me, that is one of the most rewarding things to hear a client say, because it's like, well, before I showed up, what were you doing? Where was your use of time?
I was working and I was out having lunch every day at somebody's bar.
So now I'm glad that like
lunch.
Your social media is translating to sales. That is exactly what it's supposed to be doing.
Yes.
So that's so good.
Yes. And I'm so proud of me
Yes.
because I have really come a long way. And there again, I want to say thank you. You guys, I just want y'all to know if I had a daughter, she would have had to been her.
And every time she says that, I just smile. That means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, because you really put in the work to make me want to work. So yes.
Good. Well, good. I'm glad I make you want to come to your own boutique.
Yes.
That's good. So how do you pick what you order for the boutique?
Now, a lot of people go with what's trending. I guess I'm pronouncing it right, or what's going on today. I don't. It's like a God-given talent. And if I go down, I go from my suits to my skirts to my pants to my dresses. And I go through, I could sit for hours. This could take hours and just choosing things that I want. I don't look at colors. I don't do none of that. It's just a God-given gift. And I'm grateful for it. So that's how I choose my items. This particular time around 2026, I said, I stepped my game up. Now it's time that everybody else step their game up. So yes.
Yay. That's so cool. At what age did you know that you wanted to go into fashion?
I did not. I wasn't thinking about fashion. All I was thinking about was building my daycare business and setting up a future for my family. And my husband and I did it at a young age. We married at 22, 21, 22. And the next 2 days, we opened up the daycare. So I wasn't thinking about fashion until I realized, what can I do with this building over here? I said, well, I'll sell my items. And that had to been around 30 something. I was 30 plus. Um, don't hold it against me. The wine is good. So yes.
How do you, okay, switching gears, living in Chattanooga, how do you deal with the haters?
OMG. Hey, I gotta tell you this. Miss Joyce told me today. She said, Miss Joyce Watson.
Okay.
She said, Ramona, you gotta get this book. I forget the author name, and you guys gotta remember. Well, if you don't know, I'm not a reader because I'm good with numbers. Math was my strong point, so that's my strongest. But reading, that wasn't me. So I'm learning to incorporate that into my day-to-day life now. So she said, you got to get this book to say, let them. I forget.
Oh, that's a tattoo I got.
Let them. Oh my gosh.
Mine says, let them, love them, lead them.
So I wanted to understand when she said, let them. I said, let them do what? She said, let the haters do what they want to do. Let them say what they want to say.
Exactly.
Let them be what they want to be. So, and let me. So today she was mentioning that in the boutique. So I said to myself, I got to get this book. I got to get it.
Yes.
So for me, with the haters, they are, at first I used to think everybody thought like me, and that something was wrong with me when they got mad or didn't want to be bothered, but it ain't a damn thing wrong with me. Not at all. It's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
So what I do is I reevaluate and make sure I don't wrong people. I don't want to be considered as doing, hurting somebody's feeling or making them, dislike me or being distasteful. No, I'm not going to be able to please everybody.
Right.
And that's not my thing. I'm not here for that. But what I am here for is to myself and for those that are willing to accept and want me in their circle. Their circle. It's a lot of circles in Chattanooga. Oh, honey, them click circles. Which is why when I did my New Year's Eve party, I had a lot of unfamiliar faces there. But I wanted Chattanooga to see I'm not a cliquish person. But they don't care nothing about that. After hearing Miss Joyce tell me, get that book, let them, that did it for me. So, yes. So, haters, be my motivators. As I'm like, T.I., I mean, when you see me on the street, nigga, you don't know me.
Hey. This Ramona is so funny. So funny. What do you have going on that we need to know about?
Well, I got a lot of stuff in store for you guys. I am revamping the boutique. Right now, we're doing our bag sales, $25, and back by popular demand.
That is so funny.
Yes,
that's so funny that it's successful. I just really, I am grateful for clients that take what I suggest and like run with it, because it's just like, if I am trying to create creative ways for you to reach your goal, which your goal was to liquidate, to get rid of inventory. So I was like, well, Amazon, they do, like the mystery palettes and the mystery shipments or whatever. So you could do that. Like, I always try to make my clients think like a big business. And so copy them.
Copy that.
Copy the big businesses. What are they doing that I can mimic, that I can change, that I can mirror? So that's so good. Backed by popular demand. Okay.
So I'm doing that. I'm actually just trying to figure out some other things. I'm setting goals for myself per se. So stay tuned for my goal setting. But we are trying to reach a 5,000 followers within a certain amount of month on TikTok. So please follow us, like and follow and share. Not only would you be helping yourself, you'll be helping me too. And keeps your price down. Oh, another thing too, for those of the people that have received the mystery bags, if this, I'm asking for the 7th person to go on the live from today and put in a comment about how they like the bag, or if they didn't like the bag and what could I have done differently, or just whatever, a comment, and they receive a $50 gift card courtesy of S2N Boutique.
Yeah. And they have to be the 7th?
Yes, I wanted the 7th.
Why did you pick that number?
Oh, I knew you would ask that. 7th is rest. That's the rest day.
Okay, well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So that's why I chose that. 5 is grace. I started to do grace. But I said, no, I'm ready to rest. These foots be hurting, baby.
It's so funny. That is the one thing that she always says. Shateria, I gotta work. I've been working.
Yes. And I my motto was work smart, not hard.
Yeah.
But this is not hard work, but I'm putting in more hours.
Yeah.
And customer satisfaction is the first thing that I don't take for granted. That's the first thing in my rule book, making sure my customers are satisfied.
Is the customer always right?
No, they're not always right. No. But somehow I make that conversation, let them think that they're right.
You do?
Oh, yeah. I spin it but it always comes back that I'm right.
I don't spin it. If you wrong, I just.
Well, I'm talking about for is dressing them in certain things. But no, now they're not always right. I have some that come in and talk about, your prices. Where do y'all see these new suit prices? But the quality speaks for itself. And that's all I'm saying. Things speak for itself.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So if you want, somebody will. Hey, God is my source.
Because we just had that conversation not too long ago. You said, you know what I really like about you, Shateria? You be standing on your prices. And I do.
Yes.
Because a lot of times people don't realize I'll use the business that I just sold. So I sold all of my inventory, the marquee letters. And my marquee letters, I would rent for $70 per one.
Yeah.
And people be like, well, so-and-so got them for $50. Why you doing them that high? Well, one, I'm not, if you just rent one digit, I got to come to you for $50. That's not including gas.
Right.
That's not including the cut of insurance for the van. Like,
you loading it up. That's work.
That's work. So I had to tell customers, no, you have to think as if you were the business owner. Would you move? Would you get out your bed for $50 to go to Cleveland to deliver one digit or one letter or however, whatever it is? So really thinking about the value of what the price is associated with. That's when we start talking dollars.
And it's not only the value of the price of the items, it's the value of the person.
That's right.
It's how you value yourself.
Yeah.
And I had not been valuing myself properly because I'm thinking like everybody else. No, I'm gonna think like me, because today somebody really opened my eyes when she said a lot of times we as people overcharge. Well, people can charge whatever they want to charge.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to buy it, you don't have to buy it.
Yeah.
If you don't want this service, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I'm looking at things. When they
Mm-hmm.
said that to me today, I'm like, wait a minute, where are we going with this? I said, okay, I appreciate that because it opened my eyes a lot wider. I'm not second guessing myself
Mm-mm.
because quality, customer service,
Yes.
and me as a whole speak for itself,
Yeah.
like yourself.
Hmm. And they don't really calculate in the person's time
Yes.
too. It's just like, okay, I have to store these letters, I have to store these numbers. That's a fee, that's a cost. The van is a cost. The maintenance of
Yes.
the van is a cost. Me getting up, just like you go to work, they pay you an hourly rate. I pay myself an hourly rate. And
Right.
so all that equates into, it's almost like people don't think that you calculate the price based on all of that. They just think you just say, here, I'm just pulling this number out the air.
Valuing your time.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. Valuing your time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I I'm telling you guys, S2N Boutique is a ministry for real. And I love every minute of it. But I also want people to be mindful of my time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to do different this year?
This year, oh my gosh, I got so much in store for you guys.
She is so funny.
I'm gonna start out by taking care of me first.
Yeah.
Taking care of me. I'm priority. And I'm gonna let them, but you're gonna let me.
Oh.
Yes. And also I'm gonna stand my grounds. If I say something is something one way, I don't care who it is or who they are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to who I am because shortchanging myself, shit, we're self-employed. There's no retirement for us, none.
Not unless you stacking it in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. But even in that case, what we're going through this administrative, that's another topic. But no, I decide to just focus on me and making sure that I take care of my business accordingly because God entrusts me with these business.
Yeah.
And what I do with them is how he looks at it. Not man, but how he looks at what I'm doing. So I want to do my very best and I also want to make sure that I take care of my customers, but in the same sense, take care of me.
Yeah. How important is self-care for you?
Oh gosh, self care, honey. I was getting a massage 3 times a week. Really? Yeah, probably more than that. Just depends because I love myself. Yes, so I'm a stickler on self care. Um, period. Just
Yeah.
period. I'm gonna take care of myself. Definitely.
Yes. And you should, if you're watching this, take some time for you this year. Make sure you are doing the things that make you happy, doing the things that bring you joy, whether that is actively doing something or actively not doing something. So, whether that means you not going to the family cookout because your family drains you, do that for you. Like that's something that you have to you have to start making those decisions that make sense.
You do because my family is a very close knit family. God, I hope my dad don't see this, but I gotta tell the truth. My dad is. I'm the middle girl of 5 girls, and I swear every time he calls, I have to drop things to make sure I make sure he's okay first of all. But some of the things when he called me on, I'd be like, Dad, now you know better, but I still go to him. So I just want to make sure that he's okay, and if he's okay, don't call me with that. Daddy, daddy.
Oh my gosh.
But no, it's important.
Yeah.
My girlfriend and I, before she moved to Arizona, every Monday we visit a different spa in the surrounding areas, whether it was Atlanta, Nashville, We got Kalani's.
Oh.
Oh gosh, we done been to a spa where it was ice. They put you in this ice room. Oh my gosh.
How was that?
Oh, it was amazing. It was up in Nashville. So my girlfriend is back on her way. So we'll be doing our Monday ritual again. I am so glad because I get a thrill out of that. That is so rewarding to
Yeah.
me. And it makes me want to jump back into my workload and be a better version, be a better mom, a daycare provider, director, a boutique owner,
Yeah.
slash stylist and stylish, so it makes me want to be a better person in doing all these things. So when I take care of myself, right now my foot's hurting. I work long hours today. I was there from 11 to almost like 6:45, 6:30 when I had to come here directly afterwards. And you know what my social media manager said?
What?
Okay. I'm like, yeah. Okay, you just got off work. I'm thinking, not on a Saturday, but thank goodness the liquor store, well, where I go for wine tasting, they said we already saved the bottles for you.
Oh.
So they let me taste a couple of the bottles. I didn't like one of them in particular, but I was able to get the other ones. So they know I'm going to purchase. So self-care is important. That's a way of me taking care of myself, going to wine tasting. I love great food. I love great company. So these are just a lot of things that I enjoy doing for myself, and being with family and friends.
Yeah.
Now, I love sitting in front of the fireplace with my feet up. Both of my homes have nice fireplaces. One of my homes has two of them in them that I love. I love to stick my foot up on the table and do nothing, be a bum.
That is when people ask me what is your favorite thing to do, and I can wholeheartedly agree. Doing absolutely nothing.
Yes.
Because I'm always doing something. So when I get the chance to just woosah and do nothing, that is what I enjoy doing. So.
But I don't understand something. Help me to understand this.
What?
All these different hats you wear, and I've seen them on hand. Not that somebody has told me. I've seen it. Where are your bags under your eyes? I mean, she has
I be having them.
No, look at these things, you guys. I'm trying to hide them. I'm gonna put some concealer. No, I don't wear it. But,
I just try to go to sleep.
I haven't slept well in a while, but I'm gonna get some rest. I am.
I just try to go to sleep. I now finding time to really for real rest, like because with Brown Girl Scan and then social media management and then website design and then I'm the creative programming director for a nonprofit. It's a lot.
And
it
then
is a lot.
S2N Boutique, social media manager, and other people that has joined. You better join.
Yeah, people are asking for calls and trying to get on the calendar. So I don't know. We'll see how that plays into. But I have goals, like Mr. Ramona said, goals. I want to move across the country this year. So figuring out what that looks like.
Congratulations. I know you'll be well, but you're still going to be my remote social media manager.
You have no idea how many people say, I don't care how far away you go. If Zoom is available,
yes,
you are still on the team.
Oh, yes.
And I'm grateful for that.
Absolutely, honey. Honey, I will not give up without a fight. Yes. Because I mean, we could do this, but it takes more than one person. I'm serious. I'm not social media savvy. Am I saying it right? Savvy, or all the other social medias that are out there. So I definitely need a person that has that spark, that fire in their ass, to really get it moving. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What's one thing that you always wanted to do that you never did?
I tell you what,
Oh,
I took swimming lessons for maybe about 5 years at the Y. I even have a pool at my home.
you
I
can't swim?
I still can't freaking swim. But
What did you do with the lessons?
at the Y.
I
But
know. What did you do with the knowledge that they gave you?
I can probably save myself, but it's just a matter of ruining my lashes or
Miss Ramona.
water getting in my eyes or my ears, and the water getting in your ear, and they said glue 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 glue. I said, oh my gosh, but no. Here's the truth. I went to Jamaica one year. The first time I had gone, I swam in that ocean without a care of being fearful. I did. So that's one of those things that I have done that was rewarding to me.
What's one thing that you wish you had done that you haven't done, or you want to do that you haven't done?
One thing that I wish that one thing that I wish that I could do that I haven't done. Let's see here. There's not. I've done a lot of things secretly and publicly. So let me see here. Let me think about that. Can we revisit that in a minute?
Yes, we can. Well, we wrapping up.
Well, let's go back. One thing
That you always wanted to do but just haven't done.
there's nothing that I could recall.
Well, there you go. And that's good. That means she's living life to the fullest, living with no regrets. And that is a testament to.
When I tell you for real though, when I said I've always prayed, I want to live life with no regrets. Whatever I do, I don't want to regret it. I just don't want to make the same mistake over again. So yeah, I don't regret nothing that I do. So yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You are amazing. Hey, you guys, I said, where is your script to help you, your outline? Oh, I don't need one. She really was right.
Miss Ramona has a podcast, y'all. Go and find her on all platforms that stream podcasts. It's called
S2N After Hours.
Yes. So when the boutique closes, that's when the real conversation starts. And so that's.
This week's show is going to be exciting.
What is this week's show?
So this week's show, it says...
What's the first one of 2026?
Wait a minute. Different chapter, same heart.
New chapters.
New chapters, same heart.
Yes.
Thank you, Shateria. And it airs Wednesday at 7 p.m. Please don't miss this one. This one was so important to me and dear to my heart. Although my bestie over here said, "Oh my gosh, Ramona, you went word for word." But that was what I had to write it down to really get it out, to tell my story. And I felt like I got a lot of stuff off my chest. So I'm happy. New chapter, same heart. S2N After Hour Podcast. Here's to you, so Shateria. I love you.
Cheers. Before we close out, finish this statement. Ramona is proof that brown girls can.
Ramona is proof that brown girls can do all things through Christ Jesus, who strengthened you.
Well, there you have it. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Brown Girls Can, the podcast. And until the next one, we're out. Thanks for vibing with us on Brown Girls Can, the podcast. If you felt this episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with your girl gang. You can catch us on social media on Instagram at Brown Girls Can, the podcast, and on Facebook at Brown Girls Can. And remember, you are already everything you are becoming. So until next time, keep showing up, glowing up, and choosing you. Always remember that you can do anything.